Panel, ladies and gentlemen, like what we told you on the top of our speech, democracy is not absolute, and sure, to an extent, this is exclusionary, but it's exclusionary with the right purpose and intent of making sure that the people who lead us are actually willing, capable, and have the ability to be able to bring us to a better and brighter future. If we do a simple historical accounting of how our politicians and landscape has been, we're going to see that absent this particular stigmatization, things definitely can be worse. And given the fact that the Filipinos have been cognizant to this particular thing, has led to us putting a premium on education that on average has made it more accessible. Side government wants to be so democratic and claims to be for the reasons that they give, but ultimately, if you examine the flow of what they really tell you, they are far from being democratic and are unironically or ironically an affront to that particular democracy. This is true in a couple of ways. Number one, they say that, Makabayan Bloc and other individuals, they're not winning because of the stigmatization because they don't have an education. We think that's a huge assumption, and a lot of what they say is speculative. We think it's fair to believe that it's not that they don't have an education, but many, many different reasons, like campaigning strategy, for instance. And this is a mechanization you get coming from my speech, wherein I tell you that, sure, stigmatization doesn't guarantee that you won't run, but this becomes the ultimate litmus test to be able to make sure that you improve your messaging and you actually have the resolve and motivation to be able to go through that hardship. Please note that there was little to no response to this, and I gave you structural reasons in terms of how accessible education is. Financial scholarships, merit scholarships, grants, the proliferation of DepEd and SHED, especially in a Philippine context, they have to deal with. The second thing is on stigmatization in and of itself becoming a call-out mechanism to call out bad actors. Precisely what we told you on our side in response to what they said. What Lenny and the Pinks did to call out BBM is exactly something good because we don't think it's particularly okay that you have someone fraudulent or lying up there. Meaning, why are they elitist? I don't know. Because they're rich, they have a political background. That's many different reasons. But we think that in relation to what the PM said, yeah, we agree, you call out BBM when it's in power. But on our side, we're skeptical from the get-go and we're able to nip it at the bud and make sure that people are aware of that when they're running in the first place, because that's exactly what we want to avoid. The third and most important is a path dependency and an evaluation of outcomes. Side government is only successful when you take a lot of the mental jumps and heuristics to be able to say that sure, that Makabayan fringe candidate, yes, they're gonna win. That's the only time they have a chance to make change. But on our side, we were more comparative in terms of saying they might not win. We don't know, they might lose. But in terms of what Jaron said, and what I told you as well, and Miggy bolstered, on average, if we're skeptical about this and they get an education, they have a better fallback. They have a salary, they have jobs elsewhere, they have a more plurality of outcomes at the worst case wherein they don't win and their political career is not so successful. In terms of debate standards, number one, in terms of depth of argumentation and case line, there's a lot of positive standing material in our case. Take a look at your flow. Number two, in terms of direct and indirect responsiveness, we've responded to them. There was little to no response to what we said. They might say we're off clash. That's not true. It's because of their inability to build positive material. We are very proud to stand on side negative. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for